Well, good morning. It's back to Subnautica. There's been a lot of suffering in this game for people that aren't me, but let's get back to it. The suffering has largely been around my hard-headedness about not building a base in it, because I really don't want to. However, the chat faction has built up enough faction power to send the ultimatum that I really need to build that base, so that's what I'm going to be focusing on today. Maybe CK3 has had some influence here. I kind of just want to load that up and play some more of it. But no, we'll have our Subnautica time, and we might have some vastly extended CK3 on the schedule for the week. We'll see what transpires. Skiver Quiver says, Jake, what country are you from? Well, I'm originally from the northeast of Scotland. I'm currently residing in Sweden, and I'm looking to change that imminently. No hard feelings, Sweden, but hard feelings, Sweden. Right, what is even going on here? It's dark, but it's good to see that I've got my knife equipped so that I'm ready for anything. Let's take a bit of a dive and see what's what. Good old Gravitrons grabbing all of these things for us. I see bladderfish, I grab bladderfish. Very simple mental equation. So we've obviously not built a base, we've instead built a gigantic locker room of our floating lockers full of whatever garbage we've been picking up, because I still think the inventory management in this system, in this game, is a heap of ass, but I've been told that's all my fault and not the game's, so okay. What I need to do is get out there and start building a base. I don't really know how. I mean, I imagine I do stuff with this. If I had to guess, and I will guess, I have to go down to some nice level of seabed, build some foundation, and put some reinforcement walls and windows. Maybe report bugs. And then I'll have an area inside that I'll somehow have to drain of water, and then build it up from there. Now, question is how exactly I do that. It looks like I need, oh god, lithium? I actually have that? Amazing. Some of these things are unknown. It looks like I need a lot of stuff, which is going to be a little frustrating since all my stuff is over here, and I do want to build it a bit away from the old life pod. Gotta cut the umbilical cord someday. So, oh, here's another funny thing. I've been avoiding spoilers pretty well, but the YouTube comments can't really be cut down by mod swords. But it's been pointed out to me that I've been holding onto this radiation helmet and not wearing it this entire time. Funny, I thought just holding onto it would help, but no, it's not. So I don't actually know which is better. I guess the radiation helmet's only better if you go into the radiation zone. Otherwise, the rebreather is going to be better when you're diving down. Right, I like to keep a first aid kit on me. And just keep 2 bits of water on me, should be fine. I'll turn that bladderfish into 1 more bottle of water. Might be away for some time. How do we get some mods on YouTube? I think it's possible, but I'm not interested in doing that. YouTube is 100% my show there. Alright, sure this'll do for us. The question is, what materials do I wish to bring along? I don't know if I'm going to need any ingots. I know I'm quite certain I'm going to need lead. I might need some lubricant. Let's take a couple of ingots with us, just in case. I shouldn't stray too far, since all of my stuff is here. Hiccups already, bit early for that. I might need some gold. Let's bring a couple gold. I might need some silver. Let's bring a couple silver. A diamond, I hope not, but we'll take it. Otherwise, we'll just grab whatever seems necessary. An advanced wiring kit? Who knows? I certainly don't know. Ruby, I hope not. Magnetite, maybe. But I'll probably need tons of titanium and silver. Titanium, lead, titanium, 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 titanium. At least titanium I should be able to source wherever I go. I'll take some silicon, I'll take that lead. Quartz just equates to glass. I'll take a little bit of sulfur. Oh yeah, lead seemed useful. Let's take a whole bunch of that. A bit of copper ore too. Running a little low on space. I probably want tons of titanium. Everything else I take should probably be titanium, even though I can source it. And maybe a couple bit more copper. Treat this like mid-game Factorio. Okay, now my sea thingamajigger here has very little power left in it. I used almost the last of it to get back to here, but I reckon what I'll do is I'll go over to the biome that I fancy setting up in, and that will be the place with the red weed, because it makes me think of War of the Worlds, and I like War of the Worlds. And that's the start and the end of the logic of setting up this new base. Kind Owl chimes in with 100 bits, doesn't say anything, so in a sense they are the best kind of lurker. Let's smack that bladderfish. Ah, barely gets away from us. Part of the trouble will be remembering where the red weed is before I run completely out of power, because I think I can only power this thing up in what I build in my new little hubby place. Uh-oh, running really low on that power. I wonder what happens when I run out of power of this thing. I should load up War of the Worlds on Spotify after this. Yes, correct. Not that crappy movie, but instead the really good soundtrack from, what was it, 1970s? Jeff Wayne's War of the Worlds. Oh, it's so good. It's almost dangerously good. Now, where's the part where we can go deep diving down? This looks like a decent entry point. So, as good a point as any to establish our base. Yeah. Alright, so let's just land the thing here. Not that you really land underwater. And start figuring out how to build this bad boy. Oh, damn, left my lights on. There we go. Now, I get... Oi, oi, oi. Right, you want to come and play knifey-bitey with me, that's your prerogative. To make a game not about killing is to make a game not about life itself. Okay, I guess we start with a foundation. That's a complete guess, but it's the guess I'm going with. This land isn't particularly flat now, is it? But I guess if we start you here... There we go. How do you like our base? I think it's pretty good. But I suppose we should add to it in some respect. But with what? Maybe I can... No, reinforcement there not working the way I thought it would. There's all this room stuff. And windows and stuff, but that doesn't seem right. That doesn't seem right at all. There are these compartment things. I mean, interesting and all, but I'm not sure if that's what's going to help me with this foundation. This foundation needs walls. Good to you building a base makes some stuff so much more convenient. Yeah, perhaps, but this isn't what I'm looking for. I need some walls or something on this. The tubes are the walls, Jake. Don't be daft. Tubes aren't walls. Ooh, I can make glass compartments. I can also run out of oxygen, so let's breathe nicely. Ah, and back out. He doesn't like it. You don't build walls, you build modules, rooms, and tubes. Wow. Okay. Well, there you go. There's a tube for you. How do I enter said tube? A hatch, I suppose. Which I can't build because I lack quartz. Ah, crap. I thought who would ever need quartz? Surely glass is what you need. Right, so I guess I hatch my way into there, which makes this foundation seem a bit useless. Maybe I should build you over the hatch. He doesn't know. He's not sure.
Foreign bacterial levels in the water. Performing a self-scan is advised.
Why would I do such a thing, game?
Self-scan complete. Vital signs normal. Detecting trace amounts of foreign bacteria.
Alright, can't change the fact that I need some quartz. I could either swim back for it or mash some things around here in the hopes that I find it. And I like the hoping part. The red weed. Growing. Clinging. Lead is a welcome thing here, but I do need them quartz, and I don't have a lot of space for things here either. And I can't fabricate myself a storage locker. Thinking about it, I probably should have brought one with me. Has he met any big fishies? Oh, I've met a number of big fishies. They were quite friendly. Oh, there's some spare titanium for me here. Is that more salt? Doesn't look like quartz. I think quartz is always inside the limestoney things. I don't mind gold, but I need me some quartz. And silver is also nice, but at the risk of repeating myself, I do need me some quartz. I probably needed 2 quartz, come to think of it, but oh well. That was my penultimate chance. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna have to go back to base and pick up some quartz then. Funny, I really thought that would not be necessary at all. I didn't think raw quartz was used in general. We're just coming in here for the air. I'm gonna swim back because there's no power left in that thing, and I can't be sure that I can repower it. I've ran into all sorts of Leviathan class fishes, and you know, every single one were just nice to see me. They even did a little dance for me. Now I really rather enjoy swimming, but how warm is it here? I think they said the water was like 30 degrees, wasn't it? That sounds pretty hot, but water on the skin always feels colder than it says. Unless it's blisteringly hot. Regardless though, I think this would be pretty great for swimming in. Is this where I find some quartz along the way here? Could well be, but it ain't. I wonder what I'll drop for the quartz. Maybe this helmet that I've been lugging around the whole time with no real need for. I've been largely sustaining myself lately off of the suffering of the YouTube plebs when it comes to the Subnautica VODs. And I think it largely is new people to the channel because they've come in from Frostpunk, and they don't they're not in for all the challenge games and that, but they see Subnautica and go, oh, I know that game, I'll watch it. And they go from seeing this guy who really knows their way around a certain game to being such a bumbling fool in another. I think they struggle. They struggle to comprehend it. Right, goodbye radiation helmet, you've been weighing me down this whole time. Extra quartz should help us out. I should have access to titanium there, but why do I feel like this is going to backfire somehow? Probably will, but let's worry about that later. Ooh, right, I wanted to bring one of these storage things with me, but I'd need an empty one. I don't think I have an empty one here, do I? It will certainly help me bring along a lot of stuff, won't it? Let's ditch 2 lead and some sulfur and silver, and then go here and fabricate
Aurora,
one.
we're approaching the planet now. We have a landing site for you that's... well, it's better than the alternatives. We've sent you the coordinates. It'll take us a couple of days to align our orbit. Should be able to establish direct contact with you during that time. Then we're coming in to get you. Cross your fingers, the weather holds. Don't leave us waiting. Sunbeam out.
Oh, dang. Now I've got 40 minutes to get off this planet. It's not how I expected things, but where does he want me to go? Oh, it's not that far. And it's not in the direction of the Aurora, so it's not going to be full of nasties. I mean, no doubt it's one of those movie moments where it's all going to mess up anyway. But I should give them the benefit of the doubt. And there is a lot of doubt. Come on, locker heaven. Where's my titanium at? I thought about just picking up the thing anyway. Good enough. Right, so we got about half an hour of base building, then we're going to go over to that location. Oh, Christ, where is my... There you are. Thank God. This game, if it didn't have the UI here, I'd be in such hot water. At least now I can drop down a locker and ditch a bunch of my stuff if it comes to pass that I need more things there, and then I won't have to swim back. Now I don't have to swim. I could take my little fan thing, or I guess I could squeeze out what's left of the sea moth, but need a bit of exercise every now and then. Hey, it's explodey fish. That did me in once. It was a bit grim. I believe the 9999 hours thing is like a rescue ship from your corporation. This guy here is some passing ship that got your SOS. It's nice of him, but he was moaning that the only time he's made a landing like this was in virtual reality, and he guffed it right up. You can change the color of the UI elements to make them easier to see. I turned my sea moth UI thingy to yellow. Interesting. I'm all sorts of blind, but the one kind of blind I'm not is color blind. Yeah, I've seen you before. I even tried crashing my ship into a Leviathan to kill it, but it was having none of it. My ship took damage, but it was still going. Right, let's get that hatch going. Hold on, I'm deconstructing something. That isn't right. There. Wow.
Emergency power only. Oxygen production offline.
So I can't breathe in that thing. It needs some sort of power. Fortunately, I have the power. Let's get ourselves some solar paneling. Underwater. But it's probably good enough. Hey.
All primary systems online.
I don't like this. It's just a little box. I need to make more. What else can we have on you? Thermal heat converts heat energy. Nah. Floodlight. Nah. How about another solar panel? Needs more quartz. What is it? What have I been wanting? Quartz. Can I just make the place bigger? Maybe with like a T component here. T. What's your problem? Probably lacking that titanium, eh? Well, we have a source of titanium, but I need a fabricator to actually fabricate it. So it might be worth me putting a fabricator in. Oh, it needs a table coral sample and jeez. Why do I foresee a lot of swimming back and forth? How do I build my moon base? Yeah, you're the moon pool. I got everything I need for you. Why don't I just deconstruct you and then construct my moon pool? There you go. Probably this thing needs or should be closer to it. So let's just up things a bit here.
Warning, emergency power only.
I'm running out of space here for things, haven't I? Let's just begin the new locker facility. Ditch some stuff in here. And let's connect this compartment up with this thing, which is probably just going to be a bit further up. So if I put the component, can I rotate you? I can. But do you connect to this thing? It looks like you do, in a manner of speaking. There we go. Should have started with the biggest stuff. And I sincerely doubt the solar panel is going to do a whole lot for me at this point, but on it goes. Hopefully this thing can store power itself. One doesn't feel like enough, but I don't have the quartz. I didn't give myself the easiest bit of re-entry here. But that's not my problem, because getting in is ease. Some kind of joke? Let me in. Come on. It's nighttime, Jake. I gather that. I still want to dock the thing. This wall of water's getting in my way. Perhaps there's an option for docking that is beyond me right now. Right, no sun, no charge, no problem, probably. Can pick up all this stuff again, I imagine. Yeah, let's just take it with us. Pick it up, pick it up. Now what? This ain't really much of a base for us now, is it? I do want more quartz. I'm wondering if it's worth swimming back for it. What are you guys? Probably not important. Hey, sometimes the quartz just comes to you. So we're in Quartz City here. Almost like I saw this coming. Now I can't afford to go down here much because I will forget my bearings. There's no oxygen here, right? So my oxygen levels go down? Yes, they do. I can always enter the sea moth, so I will. Doesn't seem to... Oh. I was gonna say, it doesn't seem to use power to just resupply my oxygen there, but oh yeah, it does. Off we go. Hope I didn't need that last spurt of power to dock the thing. Ah, right. Sun's on its way up. I either need some better storage facilities for power or ways to make power without that. And we've got a radio thing, so maybe I should construct myself a radio here too. Many options. Many, many options. Alright, I've already got the hatch. No, I don't have a... Do I have a hatch? Not paying attention here, am I? Deconstruct that hatch. I want to make this thing bigger first. like an X component, but it probably requires more than what I've got. No, it doesn't. There you go. Wonderful. Then we can enjoy the hatch to get in. -1 to hull thingamajigger. I should probably build things that increase that. Are you being powered up now, by the way? Health, charging. Okay, it's probably using up a lot of the stuff I have here. Now I should consider how I can pimp up my base big time. Reinforcement needs lithium, which I clearly don't have right now. However, foundation seems to help. And I'm not sure this foundation's actively helping, so let's deconstruct it. Oh, it was helping for some odd reason. Yeah, let's take this while we got it. I am at a complete loss as to how that helps, but there you go. Just something for it to fall on, I guess. Okay, what else we got going for us? I would still like more power. Except that costs titanium that I don't have. Never seem to have. Oh, that's right, I wanted the fabricator. The fabricator will help me with my titanium problems. But I probably need stuff to build that. Internal module fabricator. Oh, I needed that table coral sample. However, with my boat partially charged, I can go back and get some stuff. But I want a locker here to store my stuff. So... small... oh yeah, well that is a thing, isn't it? Surrounded by water, but it still yells at me for that.
Vital signs stabilizing.
It's another reason to go back to my little life pod thing. Still, you have plenty of charge to get us back to base in here, but I want to have somewhere to store my stuff. Small wall-mounted storage solution, large freestanding storage. Both require titanium, which I don't have. I need to go back anyway, so it's not a big deal if I just dump you. I can also just dump my metal salvage here. As best as I can tell, these things don't despawn. Ditch a bunch of my stuff. And then take a ride back and grab what I need, which, let's see, is lots of titanium, lithium if I have it. Oh, that's pretty cool.
All systems online.
Engineer's been scamming people for years, says O2sm. You can just set the foundation next to the house. Yeah, what other secrets are they hiding from the common man? Get back, grab our stuff, and then head back. Jake, you learned your way back to the base, right? Of course I did. Don't take me for some complete numpty. That was east-northeast, so I want south-southwest. I wouldn't mind grabbing some more bladderfish for keeping that fluid intake where it needs to... ah, crumbs. Not what I wanted to grab, but it's still what I grabbed. Actually, maybe these things would be better coming with me, but I imagine I can fabricate my own water-based solution. These fish are coming with me, though.
Life Pod 4. We've landed close to the Aurora. Flotation device is active, but we've got some big old fish in the water with us. I don't know how long we're gonna last. We're close to the crash site, so bring radiation protection. 4 out.
Signal coordinates corrupted. Approximate transmission origin recorded to data bank.
As usual. I gotta puzzle out where they are. Or I could just ignore them, and that's quite an appealing solution as well. Right, there we go. I enjoy the fish caught between two beams. Pointy says Lagrangian fish, but I read it as Lotheringian fish, which makes a lot more sense to me. Just chow down, guzzle down, and look at that, we're great. Empty this out of anything that... no, I like having... well, that's plenty of water for that place. I want to bring these back with me. The peeper, the battery... I want to make a battery charger. And it might be worth having the Sea Glide back at the base with me, but it takes up a lot of space. And I currently want to ferry a bunch of stuff back with me. I want the battery so that I can recharge it. Keep my first aid stuff topped up. Anything else I want to fabricate whilst I'm here? Not particularly. I probably already made some aerogel, so I'm not going to worry about that. Shame I can't tear this place down whilst I'm here. Alright, which of these things am I taking with me? Can't imagine I need a lot of fiber mesh or lubricant. I know what I need, but I've managed to forget what I need. Those table deposit things. Coral table somethings. Did I even have any of that? Lead, silver, fungus, gold, quartz. Titanium's the aim of the... oh, there's my lithium. Sweet. I didn't have much of it, but that'll have to do. Right. Got a lot of stuff here, but where is my titanium? Alright, I'm sure we'll find it eventually. There's no way I didn't grab loads of titanium and slam them into one of the... hey, my table corals. Excellent. Glad those fishies aren't messing around with my storage things. I'd imagine real fish would kind of pick these up and start playing with them. Take that lead. I guess I could take the radiation helmet and pop it back at that base. No, it makes more sense over here, but I'd lose it in all the lockers. Oh, tell me I have some titanium here. Because currently it's looking like no. Well, I am surprised at that. Then again, titanium gets used for a lot of things. Yeah, one whole piece of titanium doesn't cut the mustard here. What do I need for my fabricator? Just one piece, and if I have the fabricator I can melt it down for more titanium, so that's fine. I don't need to hang around here. Although need is always a relative term. Nice shallow area here. We really landed in the best spot out of all these suckers that crash landed here. Right, well, let's get back to our new base and fabricate what we can.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
We got food, we got water, we're healthy. I'm guessing your health naturally goes up because it was a bit dinged before and I haven't exactly taken any first aid. You used all your titanium on this sea of lockers, so what you're saying is I correctly invested it. Glad you got my back, Jagger. No need for stuff when rescue is just 20 minutes away. That's a good point. Need to keep an eye on that. At 5 or 10 minutes left, I need to pop on my radiation helmet. Did I take it with me? Of course I did. And go check that out. Does everything I build eat into integrity? If so, that could be a problem. sure built this in an awkward position, but that's okay. Just makes it more charming.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Still don't like the way you say that. Okay, fabricate. This is unpleasantly tight. Okay, there we go. Now I can fabricate, although what, I don't know. Ditch the locker, dump the stuff. Oh, I already have a locker. Maybe I can fill it with my locker. Oh, it's already full. Well, time for locker storage solution 2.0. Just dump this crap in here. Oh, it floated away from me. Must have not liked me. Keep that power cell on me. The rest of the things can just be dumped in here. Now, I'm on a hunt for stuff to salvage. Because I need titanium. Cute little pet shark thing. Laser cutter fragment. Oh, that was actually progress. That, however, is not. Man, the fish here are pretty cute. Quite like fish. Poultry, on the other hand, is quite disgusting. Is it less racist if it's about entire groups of animals? I don't care.
New blueprint acquired.
You know, I ended up in a better place than I imagined. Plenty of access to materials here to get us started. Although some scrap is more salvageable than others. Yeah, I see the O2, don't sweat it. I picked up a good lead is all.
30 seconds.
And then back we go. No, don't climb it that way, climb up it. Power, 75 out of 75. Glorious. Now let's drink that power by smelting down this salvage. And then figure out how to better ourselves. Time to turn the titanium into chairs and desks. It's more tempting than you might think. This place lacks a certain ambience. So now we've got what we're looking for. Endless amounts of titanium. Fabricate her. Put it to use somehow. You know, radio probably wouldn't go amiss around here. No, I shouldn't be putting it on the walls that are used to expand this place, should I? I should be putting them elsewhere, like on here. Inventory full. Okay, so where did the stuff go? What else do I want to build? I don't really need first aid kit and fabricator. That's right, I want a locker. Large freestanding locker. Really looks like it would get in the way of everything here, but there you go. Oh, and how's that for a storage solution? Ah, really lightens the load. And what a load. Can I make another one? Time to migrate my hoardings. Let's nip this hoarding problem in the bud. Not to say we're going to nip the hoarding in the bud, just the problem. Just, well, why don't we make this the dedicated titanium one? I get the feeling I'll need a lot of that. And this one, the miscellaneous. Are you deconstructing the floating lockers? I'm not so sure you can. If there is a way, I'd be quite interested in that. What's your story, radio? Yeah, not seeing a way to deconstruct them, sadly. I can, however, dump them. Dump them, eh? Be good. Play nice. Right, the power is probably not going to go up for a while, so fabricating is going to be costly. However... Oh, can I change a power cell on this thing? I can, good. Although my other one is completely uncharged. Right. Speaking of, I do well to have a battery charger, but I need a wiring kit and some copper wire. A wiring kit. And some... Wow, it counts as electronics. Copper wire. Glorious. Now let's charge those batteries. And then slam in those batteries. Doesn't accept power cells. What a shame. But take that one, please. You done yet? Oh, you are painfully slow, aren't you? And you're drinking the power. How dare you? Although it might be drinking the power trying to deal with you. Yeah, no, your energy is fully charged. I should, however, repair you while we're here. No, no.
All systems online.
There we go. Let's try that again. Repair it. There we go. Oh God, you are slow, aren't you? Right. I didn't ditch any batteries here, did I? No, just the advanced wiring kit. Now what else can we fabricate or make while we're here? Not interested, not interested. That I want, but I don't know how to make. Suitable for interior use for an internal grow bed. Great, but doesn't feel like I have the space for it. Huh. Sure, why not? Now I can grow stuff. What? I don't know. But I think I had something like that back at base. Miscellaneous. Oh, vending machine, but I need some glass. Which I could make. A sign. Trash can. Permanently deconstruct unwanted items and safely release their constituent atoms into the atmosphere. I don't think that's how it works, but okay. I need that multi-purpose room, I guess. Scanner. Resources within range. Seems useful, but my integrity's a bit crummy. Oh, that's a thought. I should reinforce my my place while I can. I've always thought of myself as somebody with high integrity. Can it go anywhere? Just on the sides like that, huh? Well, it seems as good a place as any. Wow, that is good integrity. Fishy's having a cute little nibble of us. Don't blame it. I would too. Yeah, a big multi-purpose room is very tempting, as are better power solutions. Although I could just make more solar panels. What I need to do is bring more stuff over here though, and probably have more locker space for said stuff. Can we build another locker? Heavens knows I want more lockers. Hey! The locker frenzy is on. Easy does it now. Gotta have it lined up just right. I'd hate to have some kind of locker-related chaos going on here. We should enjoy some fluid intake for now. Ditch some of our other things, like that rupee, magnetite, lubricant. I guess I'll dump the helmet for now. I need that space for bringing stuff back here. Dump the water and the first aid for now, although I think I'll actually use one of you. Dump the power cell. Basically, I should dump everything so I can bring as much back as possible. Yeah, a full empty inventory to go back and grab everything I can seems useful. Very useful. Why don't you wear the radiation helmet? I'd rather wear the rebreather helmet. Although I'd like a way to wear both. Right, let's go and get out of the planet. Maybe we can get the... Maybe we can get the nice end. Bit of a trek, but we'll make it so. You liking the base thus far? Oh yeah, I mean I was obviously very stubborn about not wanting to build it, but now that I am building it, I'm making my own fun. Oh, this thing can get out quite well. I'd still rather be swimming around the sea, but at least it gives me something to build towards. Any plans for the strategy slot later? Maybe CK3? Oh yeah, it's going to be CK3. That game, I didn't realize it at the end of last stream, but it's managed to slip its claws into me. Once we get to the crash site, we're going to have a bit of time, so I'll update the schedule to say CK3. I have a feeling there's some very bad times in store for the Malschnechtai bloodline. But if you're not cheesing somebody off with your actions, probably not doing anything of note. The who bloodline? The Malschnechtai bloodline. Oh, I set off way too early for this. Maybe I should swim around a bit and explore. Ah, but it's just bog standard wreckage. Wait, there's another radio thing coming in? Well, a bit late for that, Chief. I'm already here. Hope I don't regret leaving my knife behind. I already do. Oh!
Massive energy signature in the region. Cannot identify.
What do we have here? I don't know. Let's go and check it out. Maybe pillage some stuff while we're here. Oh, I should have brought my scanner tool, shouldn't I? Ditching everything was a mistake. Or at least some way to remember where this is. Insert tablet. Well, I don't have a tablet, so fat chance there. Let's just climb up the thing. Man, this guy can really swim, but he sure can't jump. Go on, try again, sunshine. Oh, Jinx, you're a disgrace. Never go anywhere without scanner and knife. That's what I'm seeing here. And I set up way too early. I had double the time to get here. Still, let's climb up and see what's what. Oh, well, there's the tablet. Let me just jam this thing in. In you go. Come on, show me the goodies.
Scans indicate this structure is composed of a metal alloy with unprecedented integrity.
So I could take it apart and use it.
Found in database. Performing structural analysis.
Not what I'd expected around here. Come on, let's pillage what we can.
Unknown language. Attempting translation.
Attempt faster. I got pickup coming in 4 minutes.
Your best probability of interfacing with this facility is achieved by accessing the control room in the lower section. Analysis of the patterns on the walls cannot ascertain whether their purpose is aesthetic or functional. Further data required.
You know, maybe I could just take these back with me and use them to power my base.
Unknown language. Attempting translation.
Oh, whoa, whoa, let's not... Don't put me next to an elevator shaft. Alright, this is fun and all, but I should really be getting back. Yeah, you're right, I don't want to miss my ride. I'm very paranoid about being late for such things. You won't catch me leaving it last minute to grab a flight. Besides, I said I would update my schedule as well. Get outside, get ourselves some downtime to do that. Yeah, I knew something was weird. There's no bobbing or anything about this. I'm running like it's a first-person shooter from the 90s here. But I hear that the bobbing can really make some people feel nauseous, so maybe it's better not to have it in. Alright, landing site. Show me the money. And meanwhile, I'll go and update said schedule to include CK3. What will likely happen is we'll have it on Sunday as well. I thought that maybe there'd be a Frostpunk challenge stream I'd do instead, just to break up all the CK, but I'm thinking CK is king right now. Okay, 40 seconds. Come to me. I didn't think the game was so short. Me neither, Floopsy Doodle, but it's been an overall positive experience. Except for the inventory management. I've had a lot of people on YouTube really defending the inventory management in the game, telling me that I'm just doing it wrong. Maybe they're right, but I'm inclined to believe that they are not right. I bet that's a gun that's going to shoot down our ride. Because it doesn't look friendly.
Survivor, we see you. Man, I don't know how you held out down there. We broke an atmosphere, and we're descending towards the landing site. Is that a building down there? What do you mean you can't identify it? Hold on. No turning back now. Positions, everyone. Touching down in 10, 9, 8. It's coming from the building? Change course. Set thrusters to full.